All right, guys. With that down, let's talk about this. What day is it today?
The October 15th.
What day of the week?
Tuesday.
Tuesday, so it ends in a Y. Well, if today is a day that ends in a Y, it must mean Kawhi Leonard is injured. Because according to a new report, the LA Clippers superstar, can you call somebody a superstar if they never play? The LA Clippers superstar is indeed going to be staying out for the entire preseason, and they're not definitive that he'll be back in time for the regular season either. Listen, as a Canadian, a guy who grew up in the Hamilton, Toronto area, that guy will always drink free if I'm in the bar with him, because he brought an NBA title to Toronto. And I'll never forget it, and he'll always be a hero in my books. But, yeah, Mighty Tank 1 is saying in the live chat, he never should have left Toronto. Damn right, he never should have left Toronto. Anyway, how's that gone for you, Kawhi? But, again, hero in my books. But there's a saying in sports that says, the most important ability is what, Ryan?
Availability.
Availability. I want to go down some numbers here with you, because this is stunning. In the 2019-2020 season, the Kawhi Leonard went to the Clippers. He missed 15 games. That's not the worst.
That's not horrible. Yeah.
It's not good, but it's not the worst. But he missed 15 games. In the 2020-2021 season, he missed 20 games. That's 35 games missed in 2 seasons.
That was the bubble season, I think.
Yeah. In the 2021-2022 season, he missed all 82 games. In the 2022-2023 season, he missed 30 games. In total, he has missed 147 games just for the Clippers.
Now, how many of those did he get paid for?
147 of them.
Yeah.
Then in my book, he's winning.
It's true.
Oh, he's more than winning.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Again, leg up, PlayStation 5, 1-year membership to Pornhub. You're good. He's getting paid millions of dollars. He's absolutely winning. You know who's not winning? The Clippers, who have just opened a $2 billion, not football stadium, basketball arena. Most expensive of its kind in the world. I'm going there in a couple of weeks. The Intuit Dome, they call it. I'm going there in a couple of weeks. It looks like it's going to be the most incredible, fantastic, technologically advanced hockey or basketball stadium ever built. It looks incredible. I'll make a video of it when I go there to visit. That place is insane. Apparently, like, double the bathrooms of any other stadium of its kind, USB charging and interconnection at every seat in the stadium.
Yeah.
Like, it's just supposed to be nuts. I can't wait to go see it. And what are they going to populate? If that's gorgeous. What are they going to populate this place with? Paul George? No. He ain't there anymore. He's off at the 76ers now.
But he got hurt yesterday.
And he got injured.
He got
he's not going to
injured.
be out. He's
He's
not
okay,
bad.
but he's
He'll be
something with
fine.
his knee already. Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard? If you're lucky, he'll play half the games this year. So what does that leave the Clippers with?
The best player in LA.
Who is?
The beard.
The beard.
The frequenter of strip clubs, James Harden.
The guy who is the system.
The system.
You know what? I used to like Harden a lot. I would still take him on my team. Not at his price tag, but I would take him on my team. But I used to like him a lot until he came to the Clippers. Now, I don't know if you saw this. He was doing this press conference preseason, and this is when I told that James Harden completely turned me off. They asked him the question. It's a fair question. How fast do you see yourself fitting into the system in LA? To which he's come into a team with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. And when asked a simple question, how quick do you think you're going to be able to fit into the system in LA? He looked at the reporter and said, I am the system. I'm like, I'm done with this guy.
I want that on a shirt.
I am the system. I'm like,
This guy, The Rock? What's happening here?
it doesn't matter what you think. I mean, it was one of the most preposterous, ridiculous things I had ever heard of. It's just such a ridiculous statement. I was like, I just tuned out of the guy after that. I ain't saying the guy can't ball. I'm just saying he kind of gave. So the Clippers are starting this season. No Paul George. It'll be iffy if they have Kawhi. You got a jackass in James Harden. And people are going to be going. This is going to be a situation where people are going to be going to this thing just to see the stadium.
Yeah.
And they're lucky. Now, I think they've got a great owner. I mean, seriously, clearly a guy who loves his team, who wants them to win, is not afraid to put out the money for it. They've screwed themselves a little bit here, but we'll see. But anyway, Ryan, I don't know. Is it possible? Let's say Kawhi is back for the start of the regular season, which they're not guaranteeing. In what world do we see a Kawhi Leonard who actually plays 75 games?
You have a time machine? Because it's not going to happen. He's 33 years old. When he went to Toronto, the thing from the Spurs was he had a degenerative issue with his knee at that point.
Yeah.
And it's been, 7 years since then or more. So you counted down the time that he's missed. At his peak, and even still, when he does play, he's one of the best players. He's on the top 75 all-time team.
He's so good. He's must-watch TV.
Two-time Defensive Player of the Year, Finals MVP, probably top 10 defender of all time.
Needs to find a new hat.
Yeah.
says
No Padres.
the Dodgers fan.
So, this is not going to get better. He does want to be available for the playoffs. It pretty much means he can't play regular season games. He has to miss back-to-backs. He has to miss, whatever kind of time. The whole thing him was load management.
Yeah.
What do you do with him? So at this point, to get him ready for the playoffs, he pretty much probably can only play 40 games a season. Because then every playoff game, players say, are twice the intensity of a regular season game. So the mileage on that is even more. He just got a brand new contract last year, 3 years, 150. So he'll be signed for them until 28 season.
Oof.
So
for a guy who'll maybe get halftime.
Yeah. I know they had to sign him because they wanted to have a superstar going into this new arena. Looking at this, both of them didn't bring anything, playoff wins or championships to the Clippers, but the safer bet would have been Paul George.
Keep 100%, and way more production.
Yeah, and let Kawhi go. And I don't know why they kept him. I wouldn't have, because he can't stay on the court. He's super good, and I feel so bad because in the playoffs he shows what he can do in like 1 or 2 games, like against the Mavericks, and then he'll go out of the game and he won't come back. And then the Clippers don't say anything, and then the offseason he has surgery again. It's
every once in a while you come across a player in any of the major sports where like injuries become a big thing. But I honestly believe this. If Kawhi Leonard had been healthy, I think today, I'm not saying he's above any of these people. I'm just saying I honestly think if Kawhi Leonard had stayed healthy this whole time, he's in conversations with Kobe. He's in conversations with LeBron. I'm not saying I put him above those guys. I'm just saying, I think you're talking about one of the great NBA careers had he stayed healthy and been able to play. But again, like we said, he's a part-time player.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. Guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? I mean, they're starting the season off on the wrong foot, 1 foot, because Kawhi's not going to play any of the preseason. They're not guaranteed he's going to be ready to play for the start of the season. How many games can he play in a season? How often are you going to be able to fill that building when your main superstar isn't going to be there half the time? Whatever you guys think about this, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts.